Here's a challenge for you. The next time you talk about baptism or think about baptism or teach about baptism, use the Old Testament. For instance, go to all the water stories in the Old Testament where God used water to do great things for his people. Talk about the flood, where God used water to raise the ark so that Noah and his family were kept safe, and used those same waters to destroy the unbelieving world. Or go to Naaman, the Syrian, who had the skin disease. God used the water of the Jordan to cleanse him, to purify him, so that his flesh became like that of a little child. Or go to the tabernacle and the temple, how God used water to cleanse the hands and feet of the priests so they could enter into his presence. Or God used Moses to bathe Aaron on the day of his ordination, and then to clothe Aaron so that he could be cleansed and clothed with his holy vestments to go into God's presence. Or use Exodus 14, the chapter we read today in Bible in 1 year, where God used the water of the Red Sea. He parted the water so his people could pass through, and he used those same waters to destroy the Egyptians. All these water stories in the Old Testament show us how God used water to do great things for his people. And that's what he still does in baptism. He drowns. He drowns our old sinful nature, just like he drowned the unbelieving world, just like he drowned the Egyptians. And at the same time, he brings us forth into newness, into life and freedom. So God used water in the Old Testament to do great things, and God continues to do water to do great things for us today in baptism.